EDM. EDM, brothers. That's what we're gonna do. That's what it is. And now we need to check. Oh yes, baby, let's go. This is actually the worst music on the planet, bro. Did I copy this thing? Yes. Oh, we need to open up Discord. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. Ah, shit, I forgot to shave as well. Ay, ay, ay. It's no problem. We fixed that. We fixed that. Anthony GG, I will say here that I'm live. Live. Paste is in the link, huh? So everybody get notified. I think we're good, to be honest. By the way, you can join the Market Monkey community. Link in the description. Let's go to Discord. Let me go bugs. Ooh, get an error. Field identification. Is it actually online? Yeah, it is, man. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright. Hey, what's going on, Whiplash, man? World of Noobs. What's going on, my brother? Today we are going to do some saved layout shenanigans. So where were we? So if I make this thing, so it's gonna get my layouts, right? So that's good. And I think the DOM is saved as well. Let me actually group it a bit. So if I save it here and I reopen this, it's gonna actually reopen with the DOM as well, right? That's good news. So the next step is let's do order books as well, right? Where's this order book widget destroy? You can do it here actually. Order book widget serialize. Proc. OB is gonna be an order book widget, and we're gonna return a serialized data. So we're gonna actually serialize the order book widget so we can save it to JSON and then we can load it back up exactly how you left it, right? And then we can actually extend that by adding extra layouts. Layouts, that's what it is, right? What are we going to return? We don't have what's going on here? Layout Odin, that's what we need. Serialized chart widget. I'm gonna copy this beautiful thing. I'm gonna paste it in here. I'm gonna say order book widget. We need a title. We need a tick size. We need a grouping. F64. And we need a paros. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what we need. Serialized order book widget. Gano, what's going on? Can I pick Odin up faster if I know Go? Yeah, if you know Go, it's gonna be easy peasy, man. Easy peasy. The only thing you need to basically think is you need to start thinking about life cycles of things you create. And if you think about life cycles, like, hey, I create this array, I create this slice, I create this string, because strings need to be allocated. If you know, okay, this string is gonna live for so long. Hey, wait a minute, Anthony. Is not that what Rust is trying to save? Yeah, exactly. That's what Rust is trying to solve. Solve, the same thing. But yeah. Order book widget, yeah. I'm gonna return serialized widget. Serialized widget. No. This thing. Are you gonna? Wait a minute. Serialized order book widget. And then I'm gonna say order book is gonna be serialized order book widget title. We don't have this. I'm gonna DOM widget has that. Epsilon. Epsilon. Yeah. Guys, I got some good news. Things are going great, man. Things are going great. Not gonna lie. Things are going great. I work hard. I work very hard. This is gonna be an order book, right? DOM title. This is gonna be the OB title. Context temporary allocator. So we're gonna allocate this temporary. Hey Anthony, which keyboard are you using? Switch is on. Nice, nice. This is the Razer Huntsman Mini version 3. Really good keyboard. I highly recommend it. But I think there are better keyboards. But I cannot know because I didn't use any. But I can hear other keyboards sounds better. But the thing is, I just buy a keyboard once every year, and you know, finally I will have more experience. We need a tick size, right? We need a tick size for this order book. That's going to be the OB tick size. Look at that. Boom. And now we need a grouping. Grouping, and that's going to be the OB price group. Just like that. We need that so we can actually... I think that's what it is. So that's the order book serialized widget. And now we can actually go to layout here. And then we're going to say... Hey, if this is an order book widget, we're going to say that the serialized widget is going to be the order book widget serialize. And then we need to load this back up. No, this is... Case. Order book. Save. Indent. OB. New. Order book widget. Order book widget init. OB. Widget. We have a pair. We have a pair, brother. Hey, broski, look a pair. What's going on? What's going on? I cannot actually. Huh? Yeah, it's this widget order book pair. Widget order book tick size. And then we need to do this because tick size, that's already taken care of. Grouping, that's it, grouping, price group. It's going to be the widget.orderbook.grouping. And then we do app, widget, app, OB title. Let's go. Okay, so how can we know that it worked? Well, we're gonna actually say, hey, give me an order book. Give me a grouping of 10. Yeah, something is going on with my data streams, no worry about that. And then we're gonna add this order book in here. We're gonna save this on the stupid button for now. We're gonna close the application and we're gonna open up the application back up. Okay, we have a problem. This thing is not working correctly. No problem. We're gonna fix that. So we could go here and we could do something like a cut market monkey and see how it's serialized. What's going on, Matthew? Something is going on. Title tick size. Okay. Revoke it. Mine. Daddy. What's going on? Wait, so basically if we start this thing, this is not getting placed very well, right? So serializing works. Cannot be different. We have this order book thing, serialization, title, tick size, grouping, pair. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. We don't have pair, right? Okay, no problem. I'm gonna fix that. We don't have pair here. All right. OB pair equals pair. Right. I think you can revoke it. It's I don't think it's a big of a deal, but still, thank you so much, Teddy. Oh man. If I didn't have Teddy, my life was like not complete. Not complete. Yeah, I think that's a problem. But the thing is, if it's not serializing the pair, we need to redock it, right? So I'm gonna delete this, save the layout. I'm gonna open up another order book here. Now it's here. I'm gonna set the grouping to 10, so we see if the grouping is saved. Save it again. Normally it's gonna be auto-saved, but make. And now we have the correct grouping and everything is fine. There's just some little thing going on with my server locally. I can see that. But it's fine. You can see that the yeah, probably like my PC is cooking. Like I'm working on a simple MacBook laptop and streaming, multi-streaming and hosting everything. It's like the whole Docker shenanigans is hosted. It's actually incredible how lean this actually is to run on a simple laptop. Do you use Go Kratos? No, this is not Go. Okay, so now the order book works. So let's say, oh no, I'm gonna put my order book in here for no fucking reason, right? I'm gonna save it, close it, and now the layout should be saved again. Because, yes, everything's saved, right? Good. Very good, Ski. Very good. Deep in the order book. Look at that. Wiki wiki with his tail. Ain't no sticky. Look at that. Look at that. You can even have like different colors on. Okay, so okay. Thanks, my Albanian friend. Order book work. Next step on the list. Trades. Trades. Open up the trade widget. Because I ain't no midget. Van Melson, what's going on? Dima, what's up? Dima. What's going on, my man? Trades widget, huh? Trades widget. Now we're going to serialize this little bad boy here. We already know that we need a pair here. It's going to be a pair. What is a pair, Anthony? A pair basically is consists out of the exchange and the symbol, the instrument, the ticker, right? So, hey, this is a pair of Binance Futures BTC USDT or Binance Spot Solana Sol USDT, something like that. That's a pair, right? We need that because then we know what to spawn and what to link and connect. So what do we need here? We need tick size as well. Tick size, a size filter, and that's it. Yeah, baby. Let's do this. Trade widget destroy. Trades widget serialize. Proc from procedure trades pointer to a trades widget, and we return serialized widget data, which is going to return serialized widget data with the type set to trades, and then we're gonna actually say that the trades, which does not exist yet in this struct, is going to be serialized, which does not exist yet. Let's make it. So we're gonna say serialized trades widget is gonna be on a structuros with a title antos. This is stringos. We need a tick size. Os F64. Por favor. We need a pair. I have no hair. And a filter. Size. Filter. This I swear, when I am done with this application, it's gonna be just the best on the market. Like, there is nothing like this on the market, man. I'm just started out. People are already noticing, like, oh, if this man keeps going, this is gonna be wild, and it will. But Anthony, the markets, man, hey, don't think so short term. Think on the long term, right? Everything goes in waves. The world is not anymore it used to be. Oh no. Guys, even my wife doesn't believe in me. And 99% of you watching right now will have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. Because it's only for the OGs. And if somebody can exactly say who I'm basically imitating, you're the man. So leave it in the chat. And if you watch this, leave it in the comments. Hey Ballman, what's going on? I'm Pro Killer. Size filter. Why is this size filter? We're doing an S64. Yeah, buddy. CLI switch widget. I'm gonna actually go here. This is a stream where we're gonna get a shit ton of things done. I swear to God. Serialized. Trades widget. Serialized. Trade widget. Tick size. It's gonna be trades. It's so warm in here, man. I'm sweating like a piggy. Piggy. Title. Strings. Clone. From. C string. Yes, baby. Trades.title. Ain't no context. Temp allocator. What do we need? Pair. Pair is pair. Trades is here. What is not? I'm gonna fix it. Look at this. Fixing all the errors. Trades. Serialized trades widget. Add a VWAP indicator and a countdown timer. Yes, brother. HFG, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most engaging community members of Market Monkey. And if you're not yet in the Market Monkey Discord channel, jump into the Discord channel right now. Right now. Because we're going to write history together. Not me. Listen, Market Monkey is not me. Market Monkey, I swear to God, listen, screenshot this, download it on a hard disk, and make sure your name is in the chat if you take the screenshot, because in this and a couple of years, we will be the market leader in the space. That's programmed. At least in my mind. Market leader, the biggest community of quants, of order flow traders, of real deal, man. I swear to God. So join the Discord community so you can be a part, because Market Monkey is we, not me. It's we, you know. Together strong. Ape, together strong, man. You know what I mean? The market, ape, together strong. Okay? All right. I'm gonna change the fucking slogan. I'm gonna change the slogan here. I swear to God. Market Monkey Terminal. It's not gonna be the better terminal for better decisions. It's gonna be start trading crypto like the pros. Ape, together strong. Wow. Like, you see this chest? I have the chest of a gorilla. I swear to God, if you don't believe me, if I take out my shirt and I show you, I have the chest of a gorilla. The biggest chest of the whole fucking YouTube industry. I swear to God. I will be your competitor. Yes! Competition is good, so I can all smash. Send location. Smash. Gorilla WebSocket. Alright. Can you give me a quick tour in the layout of Odin? But Derek, you're always way too fast, man. You need to give me some time. You need to give me some time. I will push code. I swear. Where is... okay, now I don't know what I'm doing here. Pairs. It's not gonna work like this. Great spare. Look at that. And now, we need to do this. We go back to layouts. What is this serialized widget? I'm a magician. You see that? I just boom. Deleted bytes. I deleted bytes. Don't widget, trade widgets. Ser widgets. Chart. No. Trades. Serialize. W. Yes, W. No L's here. Only W's. And then we're gonna do DOM chart. Order book. Case. Trades. Okay, we're gonna save this indentation, make everything sweet. We're gonna say trades. It's going to be new trades widget. Trades widget init trades pair widget trades pair widget trades tick size trades dot grouping filter size filter is widget dot trades dot size filter. Oui. Bon, enfin c'est quoi ça? C'est pas les français très bien. Filter size filter. What's going on? Cannot assign a value widget trade size filter of type F64, which is a double trouble. F to F32. What kind of an idiot makes this an F32? Myself. But hey, I don't want to have 8 bytes. This is waste of money. We don't want to have 8 bytes. I'm gonna save you 4 bytes of memory. Thank me right now. This is highly micro optimized thing. I am gonna do some padding. Some padding for memory. Look, I'm padding the strict. You see this? So... wait, let me think. Boom, here. Whoopsake. Hoppa. Trades widget. F32. How much FPS are you using, Anthony? I don't know, man. 60, at least. 60 FPS, especially for G-Blow. Align those memories. Hit all the cache lines. Yeah, I'm aligning it. Look at that. I'm making spacing. People don't realize, but in Odin, if you do this, if you in Odin do this, you actually aligning. You space it like 2 bytes at a time. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's perfect. Here, this one. You need to be padding. Imagine that. I swear to God, if I make a YouTube video and People are gonna believe that. And then if I can convince Ginger Bill next year for 1 April that that's gonna be padding your thing, that would be insane. Okay, now we're gonna spawn this thing. Trades. Wait, it's gonna be app. Yes, app, trades. Wait, what's going on here? Widget. OB title. OB. Are we set actually? I think so. I think we're set, brother. Okay, let's do this. It's loading everything up. Look at that. Boom, parat. So let me kill some things here. That we have some space. I'm gonna save it right now. Open up the trades panel. BTC. Hop this thing. Wobba. Let's make another one. Let's do something Bybit maybe. Bybit XRP. Wobba. Okay, trades. Then we're gonna actually say size filter. We're gonna filter XRP. We don't do that. We don't trade that shit thing. Actually, to be honest, not a bad thing. Let's do 5 BTC. You know what I mean? 5 BTC or you're broke. Okay. We're gonna save this. Quit the application. Boot it back up. Okay. That clearly didn't work. We fucked up. No problem. No problem. I think it's the pair. I think it's the pair. Paros. Paros de herramientas. Do we set a pair, by the way? Probably not. Look at this. Yes. Experience comes in. Trades. Pair. Pair. Okay, let me delete these things here. Let me make save this thing. Open up trades here. Binance BTC. Here, size filter 5. Because we ain't no brokies. Look at that. Who 9.60? Who is market buying, man? Who is market buying here? Actually, to be honest, that could not be this guy. This guy. This EAT. This is EAT, Anthony. What are you fucking doing? You're watching EAT. Doesn't really matter because the prices are correlated. This is even an Ekanashi thing. Who's trading Ekanashi these days? Let's make another one. Trades. Let's do Bybit. XRP like our plan. Right. Let's save this thing. Close. Make again. Boom. Shit. We missed our price filter. You see this? That's not working. So the price filter should keep intact. I want to save everything like you left. You know? I want you open up your application and it will be like you left, like you dropped it. Okay? How are we gonna fix this? So basically, it makes no sense, right? Your title is funny. Back when I started, we would have a Bloomberg appliance in our rack, and you would query data of the appliance local API. Man, you see, hey, Matt Thomas, let us be honest. Let's be honest here. You probably did not know my channel, right? So you probably clicked on my video because you saw the title, isn't it? So I basically clickbaited you in. So did you subscribe, yes or no? That's my question. Did my plan actually succeed, yes or no? Am I the master marketeer? Clickbaiter or did Bloomberg did the trick? Yes or no? Are you planning to use native menus? What's that? What's native menus? Like these things? Nah, because it's cross platformos. I've been aware of you a little bit, but the title reminded me. Yes. Thomas, the only thing you need to do right now is subscribe to make my day. You know what I mean? I'm gonna check it. If you subscribe, I'm gonna... You're my man. I promise I won't let you down. Yeah, it makes sense because look at this. What we do here, guys. What's the problem? Who can spot this? The thingy. How does it called? The filters. Size filter is gonna be trades dot size filter, right? Save, make, press enter. It's not gonna work right now because we need to put in the size filter again, right? Like this. Layouts, clay, make. Yes, you see? Filter 5. Hey, I'm saving it as what it is. And we're gonna make it even better because why? So trades are working. That's good. Let's close these motherfuckers down. So what we're gonna do here, guys, is we are also, you have like, you can configure this, right? Look at this, volumes, and you can give this all the colors in the world, right? And then you could go here in the heat map. You can change the color map and all that stuff, and even our candles. You know, so we're gonna save all your colors as well. Even maybe the volume. Where's my VPVR layer gone? He's gone. He's gone, man. Here. Huh? I just spot a bug. Man, the biggest troll, guys. The biggest troll. This application, you can even just... The biggest troll would be that we cannot change... Yeah, we can. So let's actually change to candlesticks. And then we're gonna actually say that the bull color is gonna be this, right? Bull color. And then we're gonna say that the bull color is gonna be green, right? No, bull color is gonna be red, and the bear color is gonna be green. You know. So now you can actually go back to the Heikenhashi, and you can actually confuse people. You know what I mean? Yeah, because it doesn't show more than 4 settings in tiles. Why does Dirk know everything, man? Dirk is crazy. Look at that. It's creating a wick on the upside. It's crazy. Because we tricked it. How much will you sell in the app for? Well, actually, the app is already on sale, but I'm going to stop selling it. Too much people buying it for $500. I don't want that. Because the plans that I have are so big right now that I don't want people to have access to the source code anymore. So I'm gonna stop it and do a monthly, yearly subscription-based thing. But once as fast as possible, without, of course, code access. Makes sense, right? I mean, now I have a little bit of funding, so now I can grow and do my thing way more, right? Wait a minute. So. Yeah, trades are working, right? So let me create this one more. And then save it, close. And now we need to do the stats thingy, which is this thing, right? The stats. Which, in my opinion, can have a little bit of a rework. I don't really like the stats thing. It's okay, but could have more. Could have more things. Okay, so let's do the stats, right? Let's do a little bit of a get adds, get commits. Layouts, you know what I mean? Okay, so status de la mantos. Let's create this layout. Serialized stats widget. Hey, well, I'm hacked. I'm getting hacked. I'm getting hacked. Stop. I'm getting hacked, guys. Somebody's taking over my keyboard. Window size. We don't even use this. Do we? Hardcore time frame, GG. Some little internal idea. Hey. I'm trying to be too fast, too furious. Will you make Hollywood and Odin 2? You should start using escape. Why? I'm using GG, brother. GG. G. You see, I cannot even. GG, that's my escape. Escape. Which sometimes conflicts. Yeah. Depends on if yeah. It's actually skill issues, to be honest, I'm gonna lie. But it doesn't really matter, guys. We're gonna return a serialized widget data with the type set to stats. And the stats is gonna be a serialized stats widget. But stats doesn't exist, I know that. Serialized widget data, actually. Okay, what do we need to return? I don't really like the way this is actually getting organized by the whatever this thing is. Okay, so we need a title. Title is strings clone from C string stats title context temp allocator. And now we need what do we need? The pair. It's weird. Is it like what's temp allocator? Temp allocator is basically a temporary allocator. I'm sorry, just like it is. But so let me explain. Let me add a little bit of education here. Education, pas de problème. So basically, you need to think we are building a real-time application. We are using mGUI, immediate mode draw plotting. Basically, perfect for what we're doing. So how does it work? Well, we have a life cycle. Right? We always start our app here, and at a certain point of time, our app will end here. Right? So this is going to be the start of the frame. Start of the frame, end of the frame. So in between these frames, we're gonna do some logic. We're gonna draw, render, yada yada yada, or stuff like a game, right? We're gonna do our logic inside of this thing, or business logic, whatever, right? So of course we're gonna allocate things. If you don't know, if you're not experienced with lower level programming, but each time you create a string, it needs to be allocated, right? A string is basically just backed by an underlying array. So you need to allocate that string. Each time you're gonna add something to the string, you need to reallocate because your array is too small. So you need to make a new array to add up to the extra characters you add, right? So strings are nasty and strings are slow, basically. Something you will realize if you work with strings in lower level programming. So what we need to do is we need to allocate that. And the thing is that we need to think about a life cycle, right? This is our frame, and here is our state, right? We have state. So basically, each time our state needs a string, we need to allocate that, but we cannot allocate that with a temporary allocator. Why? Because for each minor things we do in the scope from start to end, right? Each allocation that's going to happen in here, we're going to use a temporary allocator. Right? Temporary allocator. And what's going to happen is you're going to allocate with the temporary allocator, and by the end of the frame, right, I'm calling temp allocator free all my memory. Right? That happens every frame. So in the start of the frame, I can allocate as much as I want with the super fast temporary allocator, and by the end of my frame, my whole application will be cleaned up. But we need to think about life cycles, like I mentioned in the beginning of the stream. So if you want to create a string that actually needs to be in state, we cannot use a temporary allocator, because by the end of the frame, we're going to free all the memory, and you're going to have a dangling garbage string, right? So that's something you need to be very aware of. Hence, use Rust. That's the problem Rust solves, and more. But Rust is also very, very annoying to work with. So that's why we need to know that if we make a double trip salto flip with a corkscrew without being trained for it, we're gonna fall with our face on the ground. We're gonna break all our teeth. The same thing with programming. If we know what we're doing, it's fine. If you do not know what you're doing, it's not fine, right? So that's the thing. I hope this makes sense. All right. So how can we see that? Well, we can see that in the main.odin file. And if we go to, if we search for frame, at frame, you're going to see here that we're going to have at the end free all context temp allocator. Rust banned itself from the most popular social site, Twitter. Is that? Explain to me. But I can clearly see that Rust has a good purpose, because, like, if you're not an experienced programmer programming in Odin, it's gonna work pretty fine. But you don't think about life cycles, you don't think about objects, you don't think about how to allocate because you're not used to it. That makes sense, right? Luckily, I have some experience from making games and all the low-level shenanigans, so I have the experience a bit. Not gonna say that I'm perfect, probably, of course not, but I'm just saying, right? And that's why people are going from JavaScript to Rust, because that's the safe language. But they don't actually know what it actually solves, right? And if you actually first learn C, C++, and all these other languages, and then go to Rust, you're gonna appreciate that language way more, because then you're gonna really understand. Now I know. Cannot borrow variable as mutable, blah, you know? Now you know, because the life cycle. The life cycle, it's gonna escape. Sometimes a little memory leak is fine. Just restart the app. Clean the memory. We can actually free the memory. Look at it. We can actually free memory. Look at that. Look at that. We're gonna free memory here. How do I do this again? How do I do this? Oh man. Where is my that's not my debug. Debug here. Debug here. Here's my debug. Here. Memory allocations. 200. Garbage collect. Boom. Yes. We can manually garbage collect. But that's all probably only in GUI Windows. The stats window. Are we actually? No, we are not good, right? We need to basically go here and then load it. Voila. Load it. Chart. Order book. Case. Stats. Do this. Stats. It's going to be new. Stats widget. Actually, to be honest, let me type it out. Stats widget. And then we're going to save this for the indentation. Stats widget. Init. Stats. Pair. Do we need a fucking... We need a tick size. We need a tick size. We need a tick size. We don't save tick size. F64. You see the GG enter? It's not always the good approach here. Tick size. Tick size. Boom. 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 Serialized stats widget. Boom. Tick size. Tick size. Boom. F64. Whoppa. Saved. 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 Working. Not working. Pair. Stats. Widget. Widget. Traits. Stats. Pair. Save. Working. Here. Widget. Tick size. No. Stats. Tick size. Save. Close. Close. Save. Copy paste P. GG. App. Stats. Stats. Title. Right arm one. Watch a bunch of your YouTube videos. First time catching you live on Twitch. You're my man. Thanks for the content. Hey, thank you for being here. Wow. Guys. Hydrate. Delphin. Natuurlijk mineraalwater. Normally, sometimes I drink the cola sherry, you know. Today is water, because I need to hydrate. Very important. What do you think about vibe coding? I mean, it doesn't work. Something that I learned over the past month is that AI is... It's very useful, but in a specific way. All these editors, like, I'm gonna be completely honest here, but that's my opinion, so take away from it what you want. But I think that all these people using Lovable and Bold, and it is all fucking noobs, that will basically create something that is unmaintainable, 100%, right? There is no doubt about that. That's unmaintainable, most of the time unsecure, and it's very good to scaffold something real quick, but to build a complete application, it's never gonna happen. It's far, far, far away from that, and it will not be here in the... It's gonna take a way, way, way longer time. That's what I learned. And the second thing is that you're gonna make yourself stupid as fuck, right? So if you do not have a lot of experience, it's very tempting to use AI. But the problem is you're gonna stay at the same level. You're not gonna learn from that. If people say, yeah, you're not gonna learn from that. That's not how you learn, right? You don't need to listen to me. I don't sell anything. You don't need to buy a course. Don't buy it. I don't have one, actually. I don't sell them anymore. You can buy Market Monkey, but that's something completely else. But the thing is, so you don't need to believe, but that's what it is, right? So stop using AI, grind it out. Just like I grinded it out, like all the others grinded it out. Grind your experience out, just like it is. And if you're really... I use AI sometimes, right? I just copy paste it into AI and I ask it, and then, you know, sometimes it can spot, sometimes it can give you a help, sometimes it can put you on the right path, but copy pasting it and just taking it for granted, that's not gonna happen. But hey, you do what you want, you know what I mean? And by the way, I can instantly spot what's AI or not. So send me any code base. And I can guarantee you for $1 million that I spot AI every single time. Every single time. I can instantly see it. That's AI written. Even with content on websites, like text content, you can clearly see what's AI. Because we're used to it. We know how GPT and how it spits out. We just see it. So what I'm predicting this, but I could be wrong. So we are actually in a bubble. We are in an AI bubble, right? And the thing is, AI bubble. So if you're making companies with AI, you're gonna get, they are funded with VC fund and all that stuff, and they're all gonna explode, and they're all gonna get wrecked, and they're gonna tear, and they're gonna bleed to death. So why? Everybody's using AI, but at a certain point of time, people had enough, right? So I do not want to get mails or resumes from people that are generated with AI. I'm sick and tired of that. I'm just sick and tired of comments that are AI generated. I'm sick and tired of code that is AI generated. I'm sick and tired of images that is AI generated. I'm just sick and fucking tired already from AI. It's always the same. It's just, it doesn't feel human anymore. You can just clearly spot it. So at a certain point of time, this is going to have diminishing returns. People just will want to have normal conversations again. They just want to have original code again. They want to have original pictures again, original content again. People just really going to hunker for that. And it's all going to go down. And yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's just a mass production of slop, exactly. And the thing is as well that AI trains on AI, so it cannot... If you cannot feed AI original things, it's not gonna iterate. It cannot get better. If we are producing stuff it had produced, it's gonna have diminishing returns, guys. I swear to God, like, they are diminishing returns. It's impossible that it's going to get better. Because I saw an interview back, I think 6 months ago, an interview with Elon Musk, right? And Elon Musk was talking about Grok 3. Right? I think we were at GPT 4.5 or something. I don't think 1 million was there. And he was talking at the Joe Rogan podcast about Grok 3 is coming and it's going to be the best AI model. It's going to be almost AGI, and he was talking like Grok 3 is going to change the world, but Grok 3 fucking sucks, bro. It's useless. It's the same thing. They are all the fucking same. Why? Because they are all trained on the same fucking things. You know what I mean? Some are a bit tweaked and whatever, but it's all money. They're sucking you like a cow. I'm gonna close your eyes and turn the volume higher. I'm gonna do the sound. They are milking the cows. If you go to sleep and you close your eyes, you will hear this sound again. Last time I'm gonna do it. Don't be fucking milked. Be the milker. You can distinguish it now because it's not perfect yet, but it's going to be one day. Well, maybe it's going to be perfect, but then if it needs to be perfect, it needs to have good information. And how does it get good information? By people creating good information. But is everybody just dumping slop onto the world? There is no good information, right? And the thing is that the information in the world, if we make a nice plot here, we're gonna have this thing. This is all fucking slop in the information in the world, right? And this is basically the I don't know, 10% is going to be like, and that's even way too much, is good information, right? And you need to train it here. But right now, this thing is gonna get even bigger and bigger and bigger because people are generating junk. It will be perfect if people become dumb. So, like I said, I embrace AI. I think it's amazing. I use it I think I use it all day, but use it smart. I'm actually use it like a little bit of a Google replacement. Instead of going to, oh shit, how do I do this? Instead of searching Odin docs or searching for whatever, because sometimes it can give you real good information, right? But it's up to you to make the filter. If you cannot filter what's good and what's bad, you're done, you're cooked, right? That's the thing. If you can filter it, I use it all day. But by using it as an agent, man, that's just good. That doesn't work. But that's my opinion. I could be wrong. We need tick size, huh? And we don't actually... We have tick size right now. I have the feeling I missed something. What's that widget here? Tick size, stats, tick size, pair. I think we're good. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Let's make it. Make it till we break it. Oh, what's this? Erection? Oh, these are Heikenashis. I'm sorry. There's always like... which chart are we watching? Is Ethereum, brother? V-shape recovery here. See this? If you see this in the market, it's always good. We need the stats. Stats, Binance F, BTC. Let's put it in here. You see? Nobody can do this, right? TradingView can't do this. Trading Light can't do this. There's nothing that can do this. And I'm going to make it that you're going to have viewports, which basically means that you can drag this out and drag it outside of your screen, and it will pop up as a new window, and you can put that on a new monitor as an overlay. You're going to see that. It's coming soon. It's unseen in the world. In the trading world. Okay, so we're gonna put this thing in here, right? We're gonna save this thing, close it, and open it up, and hopefully it runs. Oh aïe, c'est pas bon. Assertion fallette. Aïe. Fallette. Assertion fallette. That doesn't even exist. But I make up my own language. Yeah, Furkan Gundala, I swear, like, I'm not like an anti-AI guy. I'm just trying to be realistic here. And it can do great things because sometimes you prompt it something, and in Cursor, for example, it just builds it perfectly. Well, it just builds it. And that's good, right? That's actually amazing. I was flabbergasted, right? I used Cursor and I was flabbergasted by what it could do. But that's not the problem. The problem is not that AI is not capable of generating good things. It's not capable of generating good things all the time. And the second problem is, like I mentioned, is the agent of the agent, you need to, you're not gonna learn that much anymore. For people like, for somebody like me, I'm done. You know, I'm cool. I'm 38, so I'm done, right? Of course, we all learn, but you know, but for these young students, guys, grind it a couple years out and try to learn things really in depth. All right. What is going on here? An assertion. I think we have a problem with the title. Why don't we set it? We don't set it, actually. What's going on here? So you can clearly see that we create this title here, and we don't use a temporary allocator, right? Because we need a string in state. Makes sense. And then we delete it when we delete the stat. So these kind of things you need to take care of. So we have a stream. We set the pair. We set the tick size. We probably also, you see here, deletes. You see that I'm a good house parent, right? Look at that, a good house dad. Delete the title. Pair, title, clone, temporary alloc. That's good. Stats. I think this is good. So let's go to layout because we make a new stats widget. We init it with this thing, widget pair. The title is going to set in init. Tick size is taken care of. Pair as well. Oh yeah. No, here, look at that. Hey, hello. Hello there. How's it going, sir? Brown Hounds, very good, thank you. How is it with you? Had a very day today. Went to the gym, did some squats, 6 sets. Started with the bar, then 20 kilos, 60, 80, 90, 100. And 3 times 110. 2 times 110, I think. And called it a day. That's what I did. Not the best volume leg day, but it's like I'm running as well, and I try to have my legs in some kind of a healthy shape, my knees into a healthy shape, and squatting, running, and I always squat kind of heavy. It's not the heaviest one. 10 is kind of okay. It's kind of mid-ground for me. But sometimes I feel a little pinch in my left knee, and once I feel that little pinch in my knee, something that I learned over time is once you feel something, sometimes you feel something like and then you can do 2 things. You can go ham and completely fuck up and have an injury, or you can just take it a little bit down, slow, learn your body, learn the limits from time to time, and yeah. You don't need more if you're not on steroids to behave. I think heavy squats is always good, right? Heavy squats, double body weight, is maybe already a little bit too much, to be honest, double body weight. But heavy squats is very important. Heavy everything. Heavy compounds is very important. If you're not on steroids. That's actually the thing. Heavy compounds, super important if you're not on steroids. If you are on steroids, the only thing you need to do is volume. Volume, 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 low weights, a lot of reps. And it will all come without any problem. But if you want to have a healthy shape and you want to be a strong man with strong glutes, right? A strong man has strong glutes, strong legs. You do heavy compounds and call it a fucking day. I am not on steroids, but I will. I will be on TRT when I need to be. When I start feeling diminishing returns, I will instantly do TRT without any problem and without any secret. 100%. Because I think it's very important to have equal levels, right? But the TRT is not for to put your testosterone in the higher levels. The TRT is to how do you say that? To bring your levels back at the normal range, right? And whatever, if you get older, you're always gonna have diminishing returns on your test levels. That's normal, right? And I think it's very, very important. Yes, so I will, but I am not right now, and that's true. Men are below normal already nowadays. Yeah, but that's. I mean, if you see the even for women, right? If I just go outside and I see women and I see men, people look like shit, and that's nothing to say. It's just people they look like shit. Most of the people look like shit, the majority, because they don't do the things that are needed, just the basics, right? And the basics are just have enough sleep, 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours every single day, right? That's what you need, 7 to 8 hours of sleep. You don't need to do cold showers or all that bullshit. That's all a scam. Well, maybe it's good, right? Or these ice baths, but 7 hours of sleep and a normal diet, right? A normal diet and a lot of water and a less alcohol, and you're gonna be fine, right? Okay, we need to focus. What's going on here? I think we did our thing, right? I think we did our thing. Let's see. It could be that we need to reset our config. Do we need a... Come on, because I want to do some... This is stats here. What I'm gonna do is... That's gonna give me the default layouts, right? You see what's going on with this? I can already spot that. People say like, "Hey, but I'm an experienced." A lot of people do not know that, right? And I will never ever make like education about it, right? I will never ever make education about trading or make courses or private groups. I will never ever do that. But people they don't realize, but I have a lot of experience in it, and I can already see that this is like coiling up here, right? And this most could basically expand at the weekend or after the weekend. You can see that this is coiling up, and actually what's happening is this, right? I could be wrong, right? But it's like a pattern I see through experience here, and it's basically this, right? So what's happening is that it's coiling up. It's coiling up, right? And at a certain point of time, we are here at... It's like days without sex. You're coiling up, and then bah, whoppa, and then of course, which side is it? Which I don't know, man. Hey, that's the market. We can never predict a market, you know. Well, you could predict. You could always predict. That's trading, right? Trading is poker. You know what I mean? Trading is poker with way more odds. People don't understand that, right? Trading is basically like poker. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna take a trade. You're gonna have an EV. What's that? We don't know. You need to calculate that. You know what I mean? Risk here, reward here. If I take this trade, if I take this pattern, if I take my setup here 1 million times, am I going to make profit? Yes or no? You can do it 20 times and you're basically not making any profit. But if you do it 10,000 times, you make profit. And that's your thingy. The same thing in poker, right? That's what it is. It's a probability game. It's a game of... It's the numbers game, you know? There should be a mandatory class in high school teaching the concept of calibrating EV thinking. Yeah, everything is EV. Arbitrage. The world, everything in your life is this. Everything in your life is just a probability game. You know what I mean? The world is a numbers game. It is what it is, brothers. The game of probabilities. Spel met een leven beestjes. But the problem is, what are humans? What are humans? Humans are emotionally unstable. Right? Emotions or mind is very powerful, right? I went through depression. I went to burnout. I went to a lot of shit, right? Me myself, right? I'm not from steel. So I learned that the mind is crazy. So the thing is that at a certain point of... Oh, look at this. Oh, this Kandal, man. Oh, let's go footprints. Oh. So what I learned is that I'm actually completely HD'd out of the zone. I don't know what's going on anymore. The story of my life. I don't know. I don't even know what I was talking about. I actually don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, the mind. That's the thing. So even if people know, oh, it's risk reward, but they never do it, right? You know what I mean? So even people say like, yeah, it's just emotions will always come and you make bad mistakes. The same thing in relationships. Sometimes your I made the same mistake. Sometimes your relationship is she want to break up or something, and there might be a chance you can make it up with her, but your emotions take over and you're gonna do the wrong things and you fuck everything up. And that's the same thing in playing poker. It's the same thing in League of Legends, because League of Legends is the same thing. League of Legends is not even a skill level, right? Mechanics are important, but not anymore. I can play League of Legends basically just by... I can make you a diamond player just by telling you what to do without even touching the mouse. You know why? Because it's all about EV. The more gold you have, the more levels you have, the more times you ping your team that the jungler is spotted because they have no fucking clue what you're doing. The more times you ping your team to get Baron or whatever stupid things that's now in the game, the more happens. The more money your team has, the more items your team has, the higher the chance is that you're gonna win, right? It's a 5v5 game. That's not true. It's because in the other team you have basically no influence, but in your team you have influence, one player. So you basically have an edge every single game. You know what I mean? People don't understand that. So it's not about the highest tier players. I'm not talking about the championships like the World Championships or the ECL stuff or something. The highest tier solo queue players are the players that play on autopilot. They have a plan and they do that all the single time, right? Autopilot. That's what you need to do. Basically in every single game. Statistics. Okay, what are we doing here? Stats. Okay, save this thing, close this thing, make this thing. Yes, stats saved. Look at this. Let's make a dedicated page with stats. Boom. It's the same stats I added. We made a mistake. Let's kill this. Stats. This guy. In here. This guy. Wait. Is this my dedicated page? I need to fix that. More stats. Doge. Doge here. More stats. Bybit. XRP. GG. Anthony. Bybit. Jelly Jelly. Nobody trades this. Stats. Save this. Clear this. Make this. Boom. All stats are there. GG. Your project looking so hard, I'm gonna lie. That's what my wife said yesterday before we went to sleep. It's crazy. She said, honey, I need to tell you something. Your project looks so fucking hard. I said, baby. How do you know? I can see it. Woo! Okay. But guys, you need to understand that my life right now is like working 7 out of 7 the whole fucking day. You know what I mean? So it's not for everyone. If you need to put a lot of hours in it, and it's like, man, it's a probability game. Again, guys, it's the EV. It's the EV probabilities. The more time you try, the higher the chances you're gonna succeed. You know what I mean? Please, can we please just hope that all the widgets are done right now? I think so. I want a chart in here. So I'm gonna do this, BDC, like this, right? And now we have the stats in here. Let's kill this. I'm gonna add Ethereum as well in here as a tab, and something else like I don't know, Stellar or 1000 pp. Why is it 1000 pp? Because it's basically 1000 times the tick size. Times tick size. So, and then I want to have a DOM here. Nice. I want to have my DOM here at grouping 1. I don't need these stats, but I'm gonna keep them. It's pretty funny. What you think crypto, like, what you see? You see this pattern here? Look at this. I'm gonna open up BTC big boy here. Let's compare. Look here. Look, pattern. What do you see? Anthony, make it clean. What do we see here? What do we see? We see the same thing, exactly. Kinda, right? Moves. We see the same thing, brother. Okay. This is actually a big layout because we have all these things here. This is actually a nice layout. Let's save this. This is a very computational. Guys, you don't understand how this is insane. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is like maybe 20 streams streaming in a UI. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you come back home. You come back from the gym. You want to see what are the markets doing. You open up Market Monkey. An explosion jumps up. Look at that. There is nothing so fucking fast as this, man. It's insane. Look at this. And all your widgets are here. You were trading BTC. 1000 pp. No fucking problem. It's all here. And then the DOM here. No problem. Let's do this. It's insane. You know what I mean? Let's do a footprint here for close-ups. Look at that. You know what? Let's do it smarter. You drag a circle, boom, and you're here. Look at that. I'm colorblind, no fucking problem. I gotcha. Oh man. Are they using API chart for your parsing blockchain? No. How did you write the GUI? Are you good at front end? Man, front end and back end doesn't exist. I'm gonna tell you it again. It doesn't exist. There's no such thing as a front end or a back end. You're an engineer. Or you're not. I can write React, CSS, Tailwind. I can write it all. 10 stack, router. No biggie. You know what I mean? No biggie. I make websites. No biggie. I make low-level code. No biggie. I make the fucking backend server distributed actor system completely from scratch. No biggie. No biggie, brother. What are we doing here? What's going on? We need to do emergency. Can we? What am I gonna do? Help. I'm choking. Give me a normal candle start. Boom. Look at that. It's coiling up. It's coiling down, actually. If my theory of the coiling up would be... What are we watching this like idiots? Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Simsala, bam, boom. Easy peasy. Save. We can do this. Boom. You see? Resistance a la mierda. We can fine-tune the heat map. Look at that. Fine-tune heat map. No problem. You can fine-tune, especially for you, right? You know what I mean? You can. This is a sucky thing. There's not a lot of volume in here, yeah? You see? Not a lot. So. The job market comes with all sorts of bullshit. Because yeah, it's true. It's of course you have some kind of a specialization, right? That makes sense, right? Some people are just good at front end because they do it a lot. But the best thing you can do is be we are gonna witness a world record right now. The largest scandal in history is gonna happen right now. I swear to God, and we're gonna witness it live on stream on Market Monkey, which is going to make the application insanely popular because it's all been live recorded. You know what I mean? Look at it. We're gonna see the DOM here a little bit. Can you see? You cannot see the DOM. DOM, bitty DOM. You can't see the DOM widget. There's no volume. The books are empty, bro. The books are empty. I swear to God. Look at that. Look. This is not what a DOM looks like. Normally the DOM sits with 600, 700 BTC on futures. Look. There's nothing. There's almost nothing in the books at this price level. So that basically means that the sky's the fucking limit, guys. The sky is the limit. Everybody's sleeping. Everybody's eating. Look at this. I swear to God. Come on, little buddy. It's calling a little bit up, but still. Of course not. Hey, from your paid group leader, lower low, higher low. You also, this again a ball sack pattern, guys. Again here, again. I spotted it yesterday, and I want to spot it again. I think it's still here somewhere. No, it's not. The ball sack pattern. You see this? What is a ball sack pattern? It's basically very simple. Wait. The ball sack pattern. This is the ball sack pattern. That's always good. I swear to God, if you see the ball sack pattern, that's the only thing you need to understand. Hey guys, we also have this. Boom. Let's see the liquidations here. Live liquidations. Who's getting wrecked? We can also have something like a funding rate. But that's actually, I don't care about the funding rate. Or a trade counter, look at that. But I'm gonna add more indicators later. But hey, first the layouts, it's very important. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So the next step of this is the indicator is not getting saved in the layout. I know. We're going to do that later on. I'm going to save the layout. We need to find a way to auto-save layouts later on. Look at that. We have this. What is this? What is this cute little chart doing in here? Doing nothing. Let's delete this. You're gone. A new course coming soon. How to recognize a ballsack pattern. You see, now it's making a little paid group leader. As your paid group leader, what pattern is this? What pattern is this? Guys, who knows this? Do you know what trading? Look, I'm actually a genius. This is basically, what's going on here? Shit. This is the bull flag pattern. I swear to God, this is what your paid group leader is gonna tell you. He's gonna tell you bull flag pattern. So, move up. Boom, 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 boom. And then move up again. Because it's a flag. You know what I mean? Like a flag. Always. The clit pattern. A small little bull flagos. Anyway, so, hey, no trading advice, guys. I'm just making the best terminal in the world so you guys can take better decisions. You know what I mean? Okay, we're gonna close this up. We're gonna test it one more time. Everything is back. Makes me so happy. So now, I'm gonna quickly pee and then we're going to encode the settings of the settings of the chart, I think, because I really want to have my own personal color scheme. You can personalize the terminal for your needs. Maybe you're more into pink or in yellow. You know what I mean? I'm more into flashy colors, so we're gonna do that. In the meantime, let's do the DOM at 50 or something. No, that's too much. 10, right? And this is gonna be up auto mode, just like this, right? Be right back, guys. I love you. The bull flag! I told you! Man. 100% gonna be one. So this is a quant engineer. Quant engineering. So the next step is basically to encode these other settings, right? So we're gonna do that. Why is this Bitcoin stats window at 0? Bugs. Bugs. So, we need to go to the chart widget, actually, to be honest. We can't serialize this, huh? Indicator settings render. Yeah, I know. A lot of job to be done, Dirk. And then we're gonna do the Wasm scripting, I think, or Lua, not quite sure, scripts. And then I need to make sure your orders can come in with a private stream as well. So you can finally drop the garbage in Silico Terminal. And you can use Market Monkey for your orders. Because a lot of users, they are doing like 1,000 orders in a second. And Silico cannot keep up. You know what I mean? So we need to fix that as well. You need way more tickets, I know, but step by step, Dirk. Baby steps, boy. Baby steps. Baby steps. Maybe something big is coming up very soon, right? Maybe I'm doing some business that you guys not know about. Maybe, who knows, right? One thing I know for sure is that today or tomorrow is going to be the last day that I'm selling the source code. That's something that's for sure, right? So it's not gonna be Insider access is done. You know, it's over. It's completely done. It's gonna be a subscription model. What's your team name? Grubber. Then I will be on the one selling it. You can't because you don't have the other part that I have. You know what I mean? Having the code is useless. You need to have the charisma. You know what I mean? The charisma. The businessman. Smoking cigars in the Rotary Club with the big boys. You know, Dirk, you're a little bit too young for that. Making this application is the easy part, guys. Making this is the easy part. I'm currently training in AI on my YouTube streams. That's gonna be a garbage AI, I swear to God, Dirk. That's not gonna be a good AI. Okay, so how are we going to serialize this? I think we need to change these colors to an int, a U32, a U32. The thing is that, what's going on? Why is it strict suddenly? What's going on here? What's going on? What did I do? What is this actually? Do you trust GitHub? Why wouldn't I trust it? The thing is, what I'm gonna do is I need to make this serializable. The problem is actually I don't have these colors here. So I could actually just do, I cannot copy S. I encode it into an unsigned int. Hey, Yogurt, man. What's going on, Yogurt with love? Love you, buddy. Appreciate you're here again. Guys. A couple things we can do. Or we convert this to an... So another thing is like the footprint bull color. So do you guys want to have different colors for your footprints as well? It doesn't make any sense in my opinion. Like it's either going to be a bull color in general, and a bear color in general for these things. And it's going to be the same thing for your footprints. Right now these footprints have this. It should be the same thing, bull bear, but maybe people want to configure that. Doesn't look like wrist. What are you talking about? Who's talking about wrist? It's not wrist, it's Odin. I'm thinking here. We could convert this to... to a U and... I said Odin looks like Rust, not just looks like Rust. I don't understand. Rust like it looks like rusty? Or in it looks trash? I'm missing something. I don't know what's going on here. It's GTK. I'm missing something! I cannot follow what's going on, guys. Can you please speak fucking English? God damn it. It's somebody's stealing messages or something. I cannot even understand what's going on. I cannot follow the conversation, so... Guys, everybody is confusing me now. Somebody said, is GTK? Like, what the hell is GTK, bro? Holy shit! Guys, you're trolling. Stop trolling me, chat. Okay, so the thing is, I don't wanna use a U into it, because how are we? Are we convert it like that? Yeah, that could be. Wait, how do we do this? I got a call by the headhunter. But bro, you're Yogurt with love, man. Why would you need advice? You have a fucking stream and all that stuff. You're a pro, man. Yogurt, what's going on? Why? You're good, man. Yogurt is good. Yogurt is getting headhunted. Of course he's getting headhunted. He's the best. Okay, so where is this config here? How do we make this? Okay. Okay, guys, what we're gonna do is this. Look at that. I'm gonna do the Inky Pinky. You know what the Inky Pinky is? So the Inky Pinky is an ancient programming technique where you transform colors into an unsigned int. Yeah, I already hear you thinking like, huh? Yes. Why would somebody do that? Well, for serialization, I think. And for, yeah, I think so. So, we're gonna be in big problem. But it's going to allow us to serialize the colors, so maybe we do that. Let's first of all do the git adds everything blindly. Git commits amends. Yeah. Yikes. No, that's actually not doing it. I'm gonna think it's gonna be bad. So we're gonna say layout. Boom, easy. Okay, so we're gonna change it. How do we do this? It's very simple. We're gonna put our cursor here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Do this. 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 Save. Then we're gonna do this, this, and this. And we're done. 32. Look at that, beautiful. Look at this. Adjust. We add some padding, some padding for the L1 cache. 1, 2, 3. You see now we have padding here. Padding. Now we have padded again or strict, so it's gonna be super fast. You know, like 8 bytes padded. UA times 4. The thing is, we need it because I cannot serialize vex easy with JSON, so I'm gonna do this. The problem is we're gonna be in big problem here. Look at that, we are in red, just like the markets. Colors convert. This makes no fucking sense. We convert a vec of. This makes no sense. This actually makes no sense. What I do here, I really hate this. I mean, okay, guys, what is the problem with this? Look at this. Look. So think about this. Think about this piece of code here and tell me what's wrong with this. Like, this is the biggest. But I didn't know better back when I started, but now I know better. Now I know better. I ain't gonna manually convert these. I ain't manually gonna divide this by 255. I ain't gonna do that. But I need to refactor that. So the thing is, look, this color here is already normalized. And all the rest not. These are, right? So ideally we do this, which makes no sense. Look what we're gonna do. It makes actually no sense. Look at that. mGUI. Color converts to this thing, and then we're gonna do a color to vec4, which actually already is a vec4, but it's not. It's not divided. But wait, we have RGB to 32 function. Okay. Is that gonna work actually? Cursor tap. Tap cursor tap. Tap, 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 tap adjust. That's for noobs. That's for fucking noobs. You can tap your way with cursor, but you're always gonna be slower than me. Always. Always. You're always gonna be slower at the end. Don't bother. Tap your way to brokenness. That's what it is. You're gonna be tap your way to brokenness. RGBA. Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget. That's what you need to do with these guys. That's what you need to do. You know what I mean? RGBA, RGBA, this thing, this thing, this thing, do this thing. It's not gonna work. I hope it's gonna work. RGBA, BA, BA, 2. I'm getting fried. You can see it, right? After 2 streams, a 2-hour stream, I'm already getting diminishing returns here. The thing is, nothing is gonna work anymore, right? I'm gonna make it. It's gonna be 20 million errors. 20 million errors. You see? I need more cherry coke. A cola. So what we're gonna do is actually, to be honest, you just make it, and what you're gonna do is you just go one by one, right? Oh, no. We need to dive in. We can't. What's going on? We need to dive in. Jesus. 20 million anus. I felt the emotion of that deep in my heart. Color picker 3. Oh no, there is no color picker into a uint. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. There ain't no sunshine when Gigi's gone. Yeah. Anytime. I don't know what to say. I don't know the song anymore. Okay, there is nothing that can help us, so we need to change plans. Change plans, brother. How do we do that? How can we revert? We can revert. Get reset heart. Oh, now we're reverting. Save this thing. Why can't we? We can. Boom. Everything back to normal, huh? So the plan is gonna be different. The plan is gonna be a little bit different. Instead of converting these to a uint, we should we could do this. The first thing that comes in my mind to make it simple is this, like a serialized chart config, in my opinion, which gonna take this thing, chart type. Let's open this up. Let's open up this whole bullshit here. Boom, boom, boom. Paste this in, press enter, you know. And then, or you can go to the Melky's video and learn how to use Vim, because he is using Vim right now. You know what I mean? After 1 year, back to Vim. Yes. Anyway, anyhows, let's move on. So we're gonna actually turn these things. Look at that. I'm smart. Look at this. You see, I'm a chess player. I see things in the future and I handle accordingly. So now we can do this, and we're gonna say it's gonna be U32. Boom. Look at that. Can cursor do that? Can you tap that fast? I don't think so. I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. So this is duplicated code, I know, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Look at that. Look at that, mate. Look at him, mate. Look at this. Look at that. What I'm gonna do. Look at this display. Look at this angle here. Config. Boom. Look at this. It's that easy, actually. Programming is that easy. So now, chart widget. Go to serialization. Somewhere here. Actually, to be honest, it's smarter to go to layout here, right? Stay here, go to this screen, go here. Search the serialized thing. Copy all this bullshit over. Paste it in here. Now I'm gonna, look at this, I'm gonna do a super play. I'm gonna align these things like a Pepega here. Look at that. I'm gonna align this real quick. Shit, I can't. I can't align this. Wait, I have an idea. Do this. Tab everything. You can't. Tab it. You can't. No problem. I'll do it manually. I'm gonna tab all these guys here. Okay, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Shit. Okay, no problem. Let's do it like this. First of all, we're gonna do this. Shit, we can, guys. It's fine. I will do it manually. Can we do it in one go? It should be. It should be. I know the Vimmers already. The Vimmers already. I'm struggling. VS Code is garbage. We should listen to Melky. We should already all listen to Melky. Okay, it's fine. You see, VS Code cannot do that. It's annoying. Maybe I can do it here. Okay, laugh at me. Okay, laugh. Okay, it's good. We are no friends anymore. I see you. I see you smiling on the other side of the camera. It's fine. I will do it manually. I give up. Maybe there is a better way to do all of this stuff, but that is what it is. Shit. It's my life, and I do what I want. It's my party, and I cry if I want to, okay? I know ain't nobody gonna say what I need to do. You should do vibe code, man. Hey, vibe. I know. Oh, man. Look at this. I'm gonna do the weeboo weeboo trick. The weeboo weeboo trick. This is basically a trick that only professional engineers can do. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I got this. I swear to God, I got this. Look at this. Mr. Inefficient. Footprints and balance. Ratio. Chart. Config. Line color. Yes! Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo! What is this? Line thickness. Yeah. She likes it thick. Okay, now we need to change the candle bear color. Volume. And now this is the part where you make mistakes, but it's fine. It's all fine. I got this. I believe in myself, guys. I believe in myself. I believe so much in succeeding right now. The Inky Pinky and the Weevu. Bros cookie, yeah man, Billy remembered. The Inky Pinky and the Weevu, I swear to God. You see, we had a little bit of a delay, but the Inky Pinky Weevu, we just did this right now. Look at that. It looks like trash, but hey. So we serialize the whole config here. And then we go to the layout. So now we have this thing. And the only thing we need to do is deserialize this thing. That's a bit of annoying, which is basically here. The problem is, Actually, it's not. So we init the stats, and if we init this, we do. Wait, what are we doing here? Traits, chart, music's done. Let's make. Look at that. I need to do everything myself. We're gonna take some techno, man. Some hard techno. Some Charlotte de Witt. Ain't nobody got time to party, man. So people, the previous weekend there was like a 90s party in Belgium, like the 90s party, and everybody on Instagram, oh, we go to the 90s party, and everybody was in the gym, everybody was pumping them up to go to the 90s party. Everybody that I know, every fucking mid-30s person, they go to the 90s party. And I said, I not go to the 90s party, motherfuckers. I ain't go to the Market Monkey party. You know what I mean? Why should I party? So why? Ain't no fucking time to party, man. Business. The show must go on. You know, who's gonna make the business? I'm a solopreneur. You know what I mean? What if my server dies? What if my server dies? I need to be here. Monitoring Grafana. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. And the morning after, everybody was basically hangover or tired, and I just woke up at 7 o'clock, came to my PC, coded a bit, go to the gym. I was fresh as a fish. So who won? Who is the smartest kid on the block? Who was the smartest, huh? Me or them? They maybe had fun, but they also maybe have herpes. Herpes or chlamydia or something. And I'm not, because I did nothing wrong. I was home. You know what I mean? Of course, you need to enjoy your life. That's true. But, guys, are we having fun? We have fun. So what's going on? I have fun, you know? It's fun. You run this home on a server. Of course not. Are you crazy? Oh, yeah. I'm running this on a server as well, but it's also live. You can try it for free, by the way. Check the link in the description. You can also have access to the source code if you become an insider. Today's the last day. I swear, I stopped too much people buying it, and I don't want to because I have big plans, and it's over. So it's time to have a yearly subscription, brother. Okay. So, chart config is gonna be something. Widget. That are basically, how do we convert that? How do we convert? Guys, we may be in trouble. We are not. We are not in trouble. I'm going to do chart config. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Where's chart config? Chart configuration. I'm cooking. Weeboo, weeboo. What was the other thing called? What was the other thing called again? I don't know anymore. The Inky Pinky. I'm curious how backend looks like from a DevSecOps. It's just active, right? It's nothing else. It's public data, so whatever. If somebody is in the backend, have fun. Have fun, brother. There's a little bit of authentication with a token, so that's maybe hackable. These are the configs. I'm actually too good. So now I'm gonna put these things in. Oh. We got some job to do. Yeah, this serializing and deserializing, guys. I mean, what do you expect? That's how it is, right? It's always a pain. Serializing, deserializing. What do you think is gonna be beautiful? Of course not. I need to serialize a color into a U32. What do you expect? Jason is gonna do that automatically? This line color. This is coming from the widget config. Chart. Widget chart config dot line color, which ain't gonna work because this thing is a UI wooey and this is gonna be a vec. So now we're gonna do this in GUI color to a vec 4 this. I made a little mistake. Yes, of course. Yes, GG. Okay, so now we have our setup. The only thing we need to do right now is can I delete these things? These things. These things. These things. Make this chart widget actually. Widget config charts. Charts config line tick. Shit. Line ticky thickness. And this is gonna be widget.chart.config.imbalance ratio de la corazón, de la transpar de la cocaína de la puerta. Hablo español. Yo soy Anthony Gigi. Yes, and now we do the inky pinky, right? The inky pinky is basically this. Inky pinky. Inky pinky. Inky pinky. Pinky. Pinky pinky. Pinky. Right? Save that. Oh, crap. And now we need to make no mistakes here. The line color. Yes, blue color, candle blue color. Candle blue color. Boom. Man, what's going on here? Candle blue color. Blue color. There's gonna be candle bear color. Candle bear with me color. And then this is gonna be the blue color. Volume config. Volume blue color. Volume bear call, footprint, bull call, bear call. We are there, guys. Imbalance colaro. Yes. Okay, let's test. Welcome to the low-level experience. All right, so of course we're gonna. Yeah, I know what the problem is. So we actually look at this. The problem is we don't have it. That's the problem, right? So that's because we need to be very careful because people are not going to have settings in their file. So I know exactly what it is, what the problem is. We're trying to read config, but there is nothing in the config file. So how are we going to do that? Yo soy milk. Call me food. If you ever would like a free consultation, hey man, no free consultations. If you do something, I'm gonna pay for that. There is nothing such as free in this fucking world anymore, guys. Mutual benefits. You donate to me, I donate to you. As simple as that. Free is an illusion. We are never free. Whatever we do in our lives, we are never going to be free. The only way to be free is to accept that you're not free. And just leave it like it is. Because so many people and my friends, and I come somewhere and people are so, oh no, politics and Trump, and oh no, they selected a new president, and even in my country, oh no, the new mayor, and it's and I was thinking like, man, you're a fucking idiot. It doesn't really matter, right? If it's mayor A, B, C, D, if it's group A, B, C, D, it doesn't really, Democrats, but it doesn't really fucking matter, bro. Nothing's gonna change. It's an illusion. It's all being calculated in. It's guys, like, that's why I don't do politics and I don't follow it, because it does not matter. I don't even go voting because it does not matter. Even if I vote and my vote makes somebody win, yeah, and what's gonna happen? Nothing, because everything is baked in. No matter who is going to be as a world leader or a major or whatever, these guys are smart. Way smarter than us. You know what I mean? They have connections. It's like this whole corrupt system. We cannot change that. No matter who it is. If it's Biden, if it's Trump, if whatever. It doesn't really fucking matter. You know what I mean? Just focus on yourself. You know? If you need to pay more taxes, well, that's going to be a good reason for that. Right? Because what are you gonna do? Pay no taxes and the country is going bankrupt? Of course not. If they ask you to pay more taxes, it's for a fucking good reason. Do I want to pay taxes? Of course not. Am I going to do everything to avoid it? Of course I will, to do everything illegally to avoid it. Of course I will. Of course I'm gonna try to escape all this bullshit. But a country is a company. And a country needs to make money, or the company of the country goes down. As simple as it is. It's a simple, it's a simple thing. Even with layoffs, man, people really don't understand it. And they're like, if a company has if the company has 500 employees, right, and they need to lay off 100, it's like, oh no, 100 layoffs, and everybody's pissed and mad. But it's either laying off 100 and saving the money and saving 400 jobs, or keeping this 100 because they're crying, and basically go fucking bankrupt and lose all 500 jobs. What the fuck do you want? It's always like pros and cons, man. It is what it is. Tell that to Bartje, but it is what it is. I don't even know who the prime minister is. I swear to God, I don't even know. I don't even care, because it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? It doesn't fucking matter. And you have these guys like friends, they are always talking about politics, and they are just slaves. Slaves of, they don't make money, they are slaves. They're working 9 to 5. God fucking damn it, man! Damn. Ashton cooking. Bro's crazy. I don't even know it still. I don't even know it because it doesn't matter. Simple as it is. It's like I have a Turkish friend. It's nothing to do. I have a lot of Turkish friends. I am friend with all races. This is fine. So, but I have a Turkish friend, and he's basically he went into politics, and he asked me to vote on him. And I said, yeah, okay, man, I do not vote. And he's like, I said, and I asked him like, hey, but what if you win? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, brother? You're never gonna win, bro. It's simple. It's all programmed. So they don't understand. And even if they have like somewhat of a majority vote, they cannot do nothing. They can't do nothing. Because you don't have a network, you don't have it's once you're gonna understand that, guys, the world is gonna change and you're gonna be relaxed, because I don't have these problems. Even in the streets as well, they put like these in my street. That's what people are, right? In my streets, they put like these special pillars in the street. I'm gonna explain. So you have a street, right? Actually, to be honest, that's wrong, because it's one thing. It's a street, and cars can drive, right? Cars can drive. And to basically prevent speed, to increase speed, they put these things here, like these little pillars. So that means that you cannot cross with each other, right? You cannot cross. So somebody needs to go here, he needs to wait, and this guy has precedence, or you say that, and this guy can go, and then this need to go. People were mad, and they put like 3 of these, 3 in a 50 zone, right? You can 50. They put people were going through the roofs. They were so fucking mad. They were furious. The whole fucking neighborhood was furious. Why would you be fucking furious, man? Why? Why would this make you upset? They were talking about it and petitions and Facebook groups and because people were driving way too fast. It's dangerous. So this is a good thing. So let's think about this. So that's how you need to think in your life. Like, okay, what's the worst thing that can happen? Right? Let's create a situation here. Right? Now there are pillars here. So you can't cross with two cars at the same time. Let's say you need to wait for this car. This car has voorrang, precedence. How do you say that? This car can go and you need to wait, right? Let's make two scenarios. Scenario 1 is this, and scenario 2 is the scenario how it was before. This is how idiots people are. Like, the world is full of fucking brainless, stupid people. And God thanks, because it's thanks to these guys that we can make money. So, this is without, where you can just cross each other, right? This is how my brain works. In this case, you can just go, right? No problem. In this case, you need to wait. How long are you going to wait here? How long do you think that's gonna take? Let's say there are like 3 cars here and you need to wait 3 cars. How long is that gonna take? 20 seconds? 30 seconds maximum? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You're gonna wait maximum, right? Maximum 30 seconds here of your life. You're gonna wait here in your car to let these people go, and then it's your turn. And the funny part is that if you come back from wherever you go, you have the precedence and you can fucking drive, right? It doesn't make any sense. I just opened the scene. What is he drawing? I'm drawing actually a distributed actor backend. A queue, message queue, Kafka bus. So, and sometimes people are mad because they have the precedence and somebody, and they are mad and they're doing fuck you. And I just wait. I'm just chilling in my car, listening to music, relaxing. Let everybody do his thing. You know what I mean? Anyway, we're going off track, but that's normally after 2 hours and 8 minutes stream. So the problem is that this config doesn't exist yet in this thing, and now we're trying to read it. So what I'm gonna do actually to be 100% correct, I'm gonna do an rm and rf, the config, which makes actually no sense, and that should work. Alright, so, wow. You see the bull flag? I told you guys, but you see? I'm the oracle. I told you it was a bull flag. Look at this, what happened right now. Now we're here, right? Look at this. Look at that. Where was the bull flag I was talking about? This one? Was it this one here? Did I talk about this one? I think it was this one. This bull, because this was like... There was this pattern. This was the bull flag. This one, you see? And if you don't believe me, look at this. So I can be a paid group leader. Here. Look at that. Look at this, guys. I can be a paid group leader. I'm classified. I can predict the markets. Man, I'm a genius. Look at this. Man, some things I'm Jason fucking Bourne, man. Look at that. We were here. We were here. Here. You see? This is here. Guys. Look at that. You could make... What the hell is this? Help. You could make... How many percentage is this? Let's draw a Fibonacci. How much percent is this? I don't know. Let's... Nobody can read this. That's good. It's your imagination. You see? I'm a paid group leader. I can give trading education as well. That's how hard it is. Here, again, what is happening here, do you think? What is happening here? It's happening again, guys. No financial advice. Can somebody get me a nice email provider resend? Anthony summed up the Antwerp experience. No, Lars, that's not true. In Antwerp, the people... Listen, the school from my kids is actually just next door, basically. It's just, you need to cross the road, cross the street, and there is a school. But I can still not let my kids go alone. Why? Because there is a zebra path. How do you call that? Pedestrian's path. How do you actually call a zebra path? Zebra path. Engels. Crosswalk. The crosswalk, right? They already put the pillars. They already put the pillars there to... They also put 2 crosswalks. And still I cannot let my kids alone because people basically kill me every day. They drive like crazy people. They drive like crazy people, and on a if you basically try to cross the crosswalk, they don't care. Crosswalk in Belgium. Here, where I live. Crosswalk. Hi, a pedestrian. Wow. They just basically kill you, right? In Antwerp, that's not true. In Antwerp, the moment you do a little insinuation that you're going to cross the crosswalk, they stop. In Antwerp, that's crazy. They just stop. That was my experience. Like, oh, a pedestrian crosswalk, and they stop. Here, where I live, that's not true. You see a pedestrian, you see a crosswalk, and they're gonna basically rev the car to hopefully kill you. Because if you don't kill you, they need to maybe pay some other costs for your wheelchair, so they can basically just kill you. That's actually cheaper in Belgium. Because you just kill somebody, you don't need to pay anything because you're broke already. Then you go to jail, but you actually do not go to jail because you never killed somebody. It's your first time, so you can actually go free. Your driver license doesn't really matter because you can just redo it, no problem. And after a year, nobody knows what's happened, and everything is fine, and you're free to go. Welcome to Belgium. You know what I mean? If I was the dictator of Belgium, man, I would basically... I would put you in a special place. Listen, if I was a dictator in Belgium and I could punish people, the punishment that I would do is basically let you ride Rust the whole day for the rest of your life. That's a punishment. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna actually save this layout real quick. Make it again. Make it again. Anybody? Very fast! Dude! Great. Wait, what is this? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. De Zegvold, my friend. Hello, Zegvold, my old friend. No stack trace, I'm gonna kill myself at the end. Zegvold 11, baby. Imagine you're gonna have a segmentation fault and it says 69, brother. That would be crazy. Then I know it's a joke. Actually, can I spoil? It doesn't really actually matter. I'm gonna do a cut.marketmonkey and Um. How do you find which part is causing a seg fault? Experience. Actually, you're 100% correct, right? What happens if there's a lot of things not correct? Well, why is this empty all the time? What happens if you have a seg fault suddenly or something? Yeah, debugger, debugger, huh? That's the only thing. N60, 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 N60. There's something with the config, huh? Bull flag again, man. I'm stopping. Like, I'm building market. I'm gonna be a paid group leader. Trading advice, come here. I'm gonna teach you how to trade. You know what I mean? Double ball sack. The ball sack pattern into the bull flags, riding the wave up. You know what I mean? Lamborghini, GG. You know what I mean? Urus, no problem. Ferrari, you name it, I will bring it. Of course not. Go back to JavaScript. Yeah, JavaScript, exactly. Hey, where is our boy? Like, HFG is gone. HFG is gone. I know what he's doing. He's trading. He sees this. He see this guy. He's gone. He's locked in. HFG. I swear to God, I saw his trading setup, like 2 screens, and then this TV is insane. This guy. And now you don't hear him now. You don't hear him on stream because this guy noticed this, and he's basically over leveraging himself. Over leveraging, like 10x, 10x, 20x. You know what I mean? Getting wrecked. Stop loss. Like, stop loss basically here. The stop loss is here. You know what I mean? Getting wrecked anytime soon. Isn't it HFG? Okay, so it's the config problem, right? So the thing is, why would there be a seg fault if we don't have a pointer, huh? Explain me that. Explain me that. Explain me that. If you have a seg fault, you need to shut config. I'm very hesitant to choose Go, Python, or Odin to learn. JavaScript, bro. JavaScript. Learn that. It's so fucking warm in here, bro. I'm thinking, so now experience comes in, but also HG is creeping in as well. Plus, like, the Fry 2 hours 19 in a stream talked, like, yapped for 2 hours 19 minutes straight without any single pause. Meanwhile, coding, world's best, world's fastest and best, most advanced Bloomberg terminal, Market Monkey, having like the sun in my eyes from my lamps here, in an overheated Sahara humidity office, drinking, having no Coke Zero Cherry anymore. You know what I mean? Having 20,000 messages, people needing my help. Also, I see the Batman sign in the sky, and I cannot basically go and help them, you know? There's also no telephone box, so I can spin myself around and transform in Superman and fly away to save some beautiful girl. You're good, Batman. I'm Batman, man. I'm in Bruce Wayne. Wait. Okay. Calculating distances. Calculating distances. Finding the safe bolt. Finding it right now. Ale 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 Andrea Bumbawe Unayami namiyari Parabore parahari Parora matari Paramora satamore me Amore. Sometimes I listen to Indian music, I love it. Makes me hyped. Dick size. Dick size. Dick size. Maybe something got turned into raw pointer somewhere. Converting ints. Yeah. Because you never know. What is this? It could be even like a junk value. It could be like, it could be nothing. It could be completely nothing. But the thing is, seems good, huh? I'm gonna leave it like that. I have no. I don't have the capacity. I don't have the capacity, and I don't have the energy to deal with it right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm gonna wrap up the stream. It's been a long stream. I give my all. I give all my fucking energy. I give everything. Everything. I'm broken. That's not true, but it's like for me this is it's enough. And most of the time when I just take a break and I instantly spot the issue. But right now I see everything. I see everything. I see dead people. But raising China tariffs to 100% effect immediately. Same here, building a competitive product. We can't. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, kan iemand log in hier? What about a honey? Whoa! Let's go, boys! Come on, baby! I told you, man. Look at this. These, if you see this pattern, I call it a fucking Glock. The Glock pattern. I swear, this is a magazine. Clipping. Plop, plop, plop. This is the Glock pattern. If you see this, you need to load up the bullets because the market is going to pop like crazy, motherfucker. I swear to God. And look at this. Once again, I predict everything. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Some trades. Let me get some trades. Look at that. Ooh, brrr. Let me see. Look at this, how fast this is, man. Let's fucking go, brothers. Let's go. To victory, bros. To victory. Look at that. Wow. Ooh. Easy peasy. Take out the red panties. We're rich, baby. Oh, look at that. We go straight to 200k, guys. The Margarita Beach pattern. Holy shit. Margarita on the beach. That's next level, this one. Here's the next one. Here. Everybody's here dancing. They're getting scared, brothers. They're scared. It's coming, man. It's coming, I swear. It's coming! Here, boom! Liquidated direct. Here. Boom! Liquidations. Everybody. Everybody goes down. And I predicted this move. I predicted this with inside in the beginning of the stream, I swear. You could make your whole year right now if you were on the stream, I swear. Of course, I don't give direct financial information, but by the way I was telling it, you could basically derive it, man. You could derive it. What's going on, Oliveira Pizza? Prediction when it's going back to 100k. Look at that. Look at this. Here. The Glock pattern. The Glock. This is the Glock. You see these magazines here? There's magazines. Loading magazine. A clip. Shooting the bullets out. Look at that, how many trades there are, man. It's crazy. Probably the server's going to get bananas as well. Look. Here. They're loading in. You see colors are changing. They are loading here. They are trying to stop it. Ain't gonna work, brother. Onering Baknimot. Liquidated direct. Here. A lot of liquidations will come in if this breaks here. Like 8,100. You're gonna see the liquidations pop up here. 100%. 100% gonna be the case. Look at that. Boom. Almost. Almost. Ups. Eaten. What's next, guys? What's next? Look. Look, the liquidations. I told you. Here. There's not too much, actually, to be honest. What's going on? But it's Binance data. Binance liquidations is like, meh. Wait. Maybe I made a mistake on the colors. I think I made a mistake. What is this? Why is this red? Did I swapped colors? I think so. I think I need to. Oy, oy, oy. Ay, ay, ay. Sidu, actually always remind me on Sidu the WoW player for some reason. When I see your name, I instantly get these nostalgic flashbacks of Sidu the shaman healer. Sidu the shaman healer, bro. Legend. This is a terminal for the WoW auction. Hey, without any, like, every fucking month I still pay Blizzard and I didn't play for such a long time. It's crazy. But basically, WoW made my childhood. It's basically made me the man who I am. I met so many good friends, has so many good memories. So I'm paying Blizzard forever. I never stop paying it. I'm paying it forever, man. You know what I mean? They can take all my money. I don't care. Guys, Dirk Huis, if you're here, what's going on with these liquidation? Why is this? Why is this red and that green? Did I make a mistake? That could be. Actually, to be honest, look at all this volume. I'm gonna reset them here. Let me actually open up some more volumes to see. You see the books are empty. I can see that. If I check the grouping, you cannot see it because my face is in the way. But I can check. I can see this here. Right? If I take grouping 10, look, the books are completely empty. Look. Normally, if you're in grouping 10, you can see like it's gonna be yellow. There is no fucking orders in these books. Nothing. Here, actually nothing. It's free to go. And we saw that in the beginning as well today. Right? There is actually, I don't know what's going on. He's like a biggie. But the books are very thin for some fucking reason. I don't know. The books are very thin. It's like the so normally, guys, like I am no trader, but I'm probably better than 50% of all the traders. Why? Because I'm smart. What's gonna happen here is, look, this thing, I cannot give advice. Nothing gonna happen, guys. Do your own due diligence. Anyway, there is an API for WoW auction. You need to parse it with add-on and export data somewhere. Is it? we can plot this here. That would be nice. Trading auctions. Let's close these fucking things here. Okay, funding rates, look at that. It's gonna be, or trade counters is gonna be crazy. Let me zoom out. Look, trade counters. Nothing, and suddenly, here. All in the green, baby. How do you handle the split screen? Mgubi. Anyway, guys, I'm off. I'm off. The monitor is pumping. Hey, enjoy a good day. Guys, thank you so much for being here. And don't forget to join the Market Monkey Discord. We are going to have some fun. Like these fun things happen all the time, 24/7 in the Discord. We're going to build the best community ever. And I see you very soon. Thank you so much.